Now, for almost 3 weeks, Phoebe Bishop's family have been pleading to know what happened to their girl. Today, the case took a tragic turn, with police just moments ago announcing a grim find.
Phoebe Bishop.
Body cam footage showing the moment Queensland police arrest Phoebe Bishop's housemate James Wood for her murder. Fellow housemate Tanika Bromley facing the same charge.
Detectives have arrested a 34-year-old male and a 33-year-old female overnight for the murder of Phoebe.
Bromley and Wood also facing separate charges of interfering with Phoebe's corpse.
We will allege that Phoebe was moved more than one occasion.
And do you believe one of those occasions was at the Goodnight Scrub National Park, or at least one of them?
That's what we'll be alleging.
Missing since May 15, the 17-year-old failed to board her flight to WA to see her boyfriend. Her flatmates claim they drove Phoebe from the derelict house they shared in Gin Gin to Bundaberg Airport in their grey Hyundai SUV. But CCTV footage shows Phoebe never entered the terminal. Police have since declared both the car and the Gin Gin home crime scenes.
3 people arrived near to the airport and 3 people never exited that vehicle.
During the 3-week ordeal, Phoebe's mum making an emotional plea.
We're appealing to anyone with any information that may help to bring Phoebe home to contact the police.
With her remains yet to be found, Phoebe's family is desperate for closure.
3 weeks is too long for us as a family and all of our friends. We just want a home.
Our world has just been shattered into the most horrific place I've ever been. We need to put her to rest. We need to put her to peace.
10 News First reporter Matt Johnson has been covering this incredibly distressing story. He's with us now. Matt, there's been some breaking news in the last half hour. What is the latest?
Yeah, well, just a few moments ago, we've received confirmation from police that during another search of the Goodnight Scrub National Park, where we saw police focused on so much at the beginning of this investigation, late today they have found what are thought to be human remains and what are thought to be the human remains of Phoebe Bishop. Now, in their confirmation to us tonight, they have said that that information was a result of investigations today and new information that came to light. We know that forensic testing will still have to be done to confirm whether these are indeed the remains of Phoebe Bishop, but police at this point in the night seem to be very confident that that is exactly what they have tragically found.
Matt, the suspects were charged last night. What more can you tell us about that?
Yeah, well, they were charged and appeared in court briefly this morning via a video link from a remand cell, and that really is now where they're going to stay for the foreseeable future. In Queensland, you can't apply for bail on a murder charge, so unless they go to a Supreme Court, really. So the only option for them is to remain in those cells for the foreseeable future. There's a lot of evidence that still needs to be looked over, particularly with this latest development tonight. But then you add in the car of Tanika Bromley, the house that the 3 housemates shared in Gin Gin, which, as we've seen in all those images, was just piled high with rubbish. It was absolutely squalid. So there is a lot for police to sift through. This is really just the beginning of this investigation.
Now, we saw those emotional pleas from her family. It's obviously a devastating day. Do we know how they're doing?
Well, just a few moments ago, actually, Phoebe's mother, Kylie Johnson, has taken to Facebook. She said she didn't think that her heart could have broken any more from when she was first reported missing to the arrests last night. But she says now this is absolutely ripping her apart. We know there will be a vigil of sorts in Gin Gin on Sunday afternoon. That would already have had to have been an incredibly sombre experience to be part of on Sunday afternoon before this latest development. So one could imagine being there on Sunday afternoon would just be incredibly devastating.
Such a terrible story, Matt. Thank you very much for joining us.
No problems.